Hello, lovely people. This is Lisa Marianne again for my part 2 of my monthly Hero 10 Cards One Kit April 2019 video. So for this card, I'm taking the big houses dice and cutting them down to make a Nordic scene for my Venice card kit. My son commented on one of the earlier cards that the water looked like ice, or ice that floated on the water, so that got me going. So I made a Christmas card with snow and ice on the water. As you see on the top part of the screen now, I have already colored a tree from an earlier kit. Could be October or maybe November last year. And I'm coloring my houses and tree and later a bench using my Copic markers. I'm keeping the colors very, apart from the tree, very cold colors. I want it to be a freezing cold card. I cut down both the big house and the small houses in the background to fit my purpose. And I cut down the big dome because we don't have domes like that in Norway. It didn't fit. Now I'm using my oxide inks in a couple of blue colors, faded jeans and tumbled glass, I think, to create the sky. Also have very cool colors. I'm keeping it quite white in the middle and spritzing water to suggest snow on the sky. And now for my icy water, using blue in the back of the water before I take the water dye from the kit in just plain white and gluing it on top of the blue, creating lots of ice on the water. I'm freehand cutting some snowy slopes. And I'm gluing it all together. My trusty ruler will decide for me if it's okay or not. I imagine this is a river, so I had to have some land on the other side. I'm using my Copic markers to create some icy colors on the white slopes. Very, very light blue colors. And for the most part, they will be covered with houses and stuff in the end. Now it's time for my houses. I also colored a bench to sit beside the tree. I removed the light post that I originally meant to use because it just didn't fit. I didn't get it right. Isn't that such a lovely scene? I love this card. I can't wait to use it when Christmas comes. I'm using the wishing you the best sentiment and finishing the card using a couple of sequins from an earlier kit. Some icy glimmer. And that's my finished card. Here's a close-up. I like it. For my next card, this is a fun one. I really like this one. I was kind of losing a bit of imagination, so I just had to do something silly. First, I'm making a cloudy sky using some Tombow glass oxide inks, and now for my grass, I'm brushing on a couple of oxides, peel paint, and mowed lawn, I think. And now I'm making some laundry drying lines. Making a couple of posts to stick in the ground. And also coloring the clothing lines. I was thinking about using 2, but it got too crowded, so I stuck to 1, as you will see. Now for the coloring part. I wanted this to be a very colorful card, so I'm using lots of Copic colors to create my clothes. clothes stand out a bit more, I highlight them using a white gel pen, making dots and stripes and flowers and whatnot. And my post got a bit too small, so I'm making them a bit thinner before cutting them to size. This is a happy birthday card, but the funny part is my extra sentiment, where I have written or will write, happy birthday, no laundry today. It's not that funny, but it's funny enough for me. I like the idea, and I don't think I have seen it before, so I'm quite happy about that. So I'm gluing it all together now. And cutting the line to size. So it's happy birthday and some of the birds from the kit. All of them, I think. And now I'm writing no laundry today. I'm gluing the panel onto some purple cardstock. And here's my card. I love the cloudy sky. It looks kind of real, don't you think? And now, let us all publicly hate devices that record footage and then delete the footage right by themselves, because that's what happened with the next card. So I'm just showing you the pictures. This picture shows the card that I made using the Hero Arts poppies, but to create some dimension and some fun behind this clean and simple scene, I have used the rest of the dome part of the die cut that I used for my winter card earlier. So this I have left all white, and I stamped "Wishing you the best" also from the kit. I can't show you anything more because, as I said, we hate devices that are not nice. For my fourth card, I created another scene card. And for this, I used a fancy die from the August kit to help me. And After I had colored this, I'm not showing you very much of that process. I glued another die cut on top of it like this. And this made a cute frame for what I did next. This card was ordered to someone celebrating a guy's 40th birthday, and he has been in the management of the restoring of the building that I made up to the right. I only hope that he will recognize the building when he opens his card today. I created a sunset sky using my distress oxides again, in orange and red and yellow. This to make the silhouette of the building to really show. I wrote 40 on the menu. And as you see, I tried to create some pavement outside, but it ended up looking like a wall of some kind. So I just used a craft cardstock and dotted it using my Copic markers. I also used my Copic markers to color the fancy die as well. And now for the part that inspired the whole card. It's the wine glass from the kit. So I have colored those and put some wine in them. And I'm now embossing the clouds to create a cloudy sunset sky. And that's my cat. Created such a lovely scene. It did such good, those clouds. I'm gluing my chair, which I removed from its original place in the die. And I'm popping up the frame a bit. I'm all about dimensions, as you probably have understood by now. I'm gluing on my wine glasses. The recipient of this card loves his wine and he loves his building. So I hope this is the right card for him. Cutting off the excess. This is also a happy birthday card, so I will stamp happy birthday on this as well. And some birds. Again with my ruler. As you see, I'm a kind of a messy crafter. You should see the other part of my craft room when I'm crafting. It's not very nice. So this is my happy birthday card. the last one of my 10 cards are this. I have cut 3 strips of the cardstock from the kit. I can't help myself, I have to make scenes even if it's not supposed to be scenes. So I've used the gondola guy, and as you see, he is sailing away on the scenery. It always becomes scenery with me. I can't help myself. So I've stamped my sentiment and some birds. Before I'm cutting my card to size, or panels to size, I'm choosing an orange card base for this card. And now I'm gluing my gondola guy. And that's my last card. And my last close-up. If you want to see part 1 of this video, I have put a link for it below. I have also put my blog link and my handle to Instagram there. I hope to see you again. Bye.